The spread of the COVID-19 pandemic triggered a global crisis that posed social, economic, and healthcare challenges to public policymakers from the municipal to the national level. While on the one hand, the specific challenges had yet to be defined, the race was on to develop innovative solutions to protect lives and contain the pandemic as fast as possible. So it is not only in Germany that open social innovation formats were launched to define and assess the scope of increasing challenges. Open social innovation formats were used worldwide to foster co-creation and creativity within society, to inspire better policymaking and a citizen-centered design of solutions. In today's session, we would like to present 3 examples of such kind from Germany. The hackathon Wir vs. Virus and its successor Update Deutschland from the German Federal Chancellery, the Smart Development Hack of the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development and the European Commission, and the International Digital Ideas Competition Solutions for Cities from the German Federal Ministry of the Interior, Building and Community.
The Wir vs. Virus hackathon, that is German for Us Against the Virus, was the biggest ever of its kind, organized by 7 non-profit organizations and supported by the German government in March 2020. Around 28,000 people developed projects and digital prototypes in just 28 hours. Around 150 projects were put into practice in an intense implementation program, selected from around 1,500 submitted ideas for solutions to the social, societal, and economic challenges associated with the coronavirus crisis took part. Exactly 1 year later, in March 2021, Project Together, one of the 7 organizations behind Wir vs. Virus, initiated Update Deutschland. Once again, hackathon was organized, but this time preceded by a campaign involving numerous municipalities and federal state governments all over Germany. That was in order to identify the issues in shaping matching formats. Under the patronage of the Federal Chancellery of Germany, a large-scale support program ran until August 2021. It's aimed to create long-term partnerships to implement the most promising approaches on a broad scale.
No country has been spared by the corona pandemic. The crisis has had far-reaching impact on the economy, the health, and the social sectors, especially in developing countries. In response, the Smart Development Hack was launched by the German Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, the BMZ, and the European Commission in spring 2020. As part of an innovative competition, digital approaches were sought out to cope with the challenges caused by the COVID-19 pandemic worldwide. Under the patronage of the BMZ, together with Team Europe partners from the European Commission, other EU member states, tech companies and civil society, 9 winning projects were selected and are currently scaling their innovations around the world.
The competition Solutions for Cities was launched to support 11 cities in finding digital solutions for their local challenges, which became even more visible through the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Alongside, we observed that digitization received a long overdue boost, both for the purpose of network collaboration and as an elementary component of innovative solutions. The Ideas competition equipped cities with tools and agile methods to define their current challenges along the 6 areas of actions: the social cohesion, access, vibrant urban and local centers, mobility, resilience, and digital competence. With the global call for solutions, we invited all sectors of society to submit digital solutions to solve cities' challenges, tapping into the creative potential of startups, public administrations, of research, and of the civil society. In a virtual skeleton, the cities then developed concepts for the refinement and adaptation of the selected solutions, together with the respective solution providers.
In light of these examples, the question arises to what extent open social innovation formats can have a sustainable effect and contribute to the common good. Are open social innovation formats suitable as a new working method for public administrations to drive change and promote innovation? And if they are, under what conditions and for what objectives are they a suitable instrument?
Inspiring teams, exciting solutions, great commitment, and the spirit to make a difference. This was what the Smart Development Hack competition was all about. For the BMZ, it was also an exciting new format to test new, fast, and agile forms of digital innovations in practice. In an overwhelming response, more than 1,000 proposals answered the call for digital solutions in April 2020. From these, 20 teams were selected and competed in a unique virtual event of international cooperation. In total, 250 participants and 36 global partner organizations took part in the 2 days. 9 winning teams were selected from the competition to scale their innovation, coming together in the Smart Development Fund. 1 year later, they have come far and created impact around the world. For example, the initiative Core versus Corona has made validated information on COVID-19 accessible, free of charge, and in local languages. To date, over 250,000 listeners have dialed into the interactive hotline that was created. Another initiative, the digital youth marketplace Yoma, powered by Atingi, engaged over 80,000 young people in virtual innovation challenges. Their creative ideas resulted in more than 9,000 prototypes to solve local and global issues. From these examples, it becomes clear that OSI is a powerful and effective instrument for promoting digital innovations. Promoting and scaling digital innovation continues to increase in importance. We need bold moves and strong partnerships to address current and future challenges. The BMZ has therefore joined forces with GIZ, KfW, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. From this cooperation, an interdisciplinary innovation partnership was born, the Diggy Lab. Using user-centric and agile methods, the Diggy Lab will scout for, promote, and scale digital innovations across sectors and regions to help achieve the Sustainable Development Goals.
Looking at the lessons learned from the competition Solutions for Cities, the competition not only enabled the cities to find innovative solutions, but it ensured citizen-centeredness and it connected diverse actors in a productive manner. The structure of the process, according to the principles of design thinking, supported decision makers in adopting the perspective of beneficiary communities. They were able to define concrete challenges based on high empathy for the needs and the demands of the local society and the people. This was particularly useful in a context where cities are facing a variety of challenges without being able to concretely pinpoint them. When looking at complicated and long processes of innovation procurement in public administrations, the open social innovation format facilitated an easy access to innovation by drawing on the creative potential of the public and creating a cooperative network of diverse actors. Cities learned that innovation is not about reinventing the wheel. Throughout the process, it was easy to familiarize with various pre-existing ideas and solutions that could be sustainably adapted to urban challenges by reinterpreting and combining them. And all this was possible in a relatively short period of time. So yes, open social innovation formats can present a valuable alternative method for public administrations. We can rapidly find innovative solutions to promote the digital transformation that is urgently needed in our cities, and we can foster design for the common good by including the public in problem identification and cooperating in the design of solutions. However, to integrate open social innovation formats in the daily routines of municipalities, we not only require knowledge building, but also a change in the regulatory frameworks for procurement processes. This is because despite of the success of the competition Solutions for Cities, it was and still is difficult to integrate solutions into ongoing bureaucratic procedures. The implementation of the solution in line with legal regulations concerning public procurement is often an ongoing challenge.
Year versus virus was widely seen as a new form of collaboration between the state and its citizens. Open and participation-oriented forms of social innovation are particularly useful when we do not know exactly what the problem is, or we cannot assess the scope of the problems that we face. This was the case during the corona pandemic and will become more and more relevant in light of global challenges such as climate change and the digital transformations of our society and economy. The key marker of success lies in getting the process right. Therefore, with Update Deutschland, we try to follow and support three guiding principles. The first is mission-oriented collaboration beyond federal levels. Societal challenges do not fall within one single level of our federal state. Therefore, the collaboration between all federal levels is crucial. Municipalities, federal states, and national government, as well as collaboration within a single institution, like a ministry, beyond the logic of single responsible departments. Digital collaboration platforms, as well as networking formats, can help this process. The second principle follows the idea of an open and learning state. The government should not only use public participation briefly in order to legitimize their decisions, but to really identify and include existing and new approaches developed within civil society. For this, it needs to provide investments in testing and exploring. We call it risk capital. Organizers and partners of open social innovation programs can help to translate between stakeholders and citizens and their different approaches and languages. This is strongly connected with the third principle, impact orientation. The identification of missions and according goals is the basis for sustainable impact. A long-term investment is key, not only for the testing and implementation of ideas, but also for involving strong partners. The commitment needs to extend to scaling the solutions. Effective innovation has to be a marathon. It is never a sprint.
So the three examples prove that open social innovation formats can serve public administrations as a tool for public participation and collaborative problem solving, particularly in times when challenges are manifold and increasingly complex. At the same time, we need to change the status quo in public administration if open social innovation is to become a new working principle to meet the needs and demands of the citizens.
Yeah, we all assume that open social innovation formats will continue to be an important subject of public debate in the future. And it remains important to promote such innovations, to meet societal challenges and to improve collaboration. Because like any innovation in the public sector, it is all about serving people and promoting their participation in society.
For open social innovation to be really effective, we need a learning in open state and administration, so that real innovation can proceed and emerge, not only to legitimize decisions, but really to enhance real innovation. For this goal, it really needs one coordinating unity within the government.
Open social innovation has proven to be an important tool to promote digital innovation in development cooperation in order to tackle global challenges. Going forward, the BMZ Diggy Lab invites partners from the private and public sector, from civil society and academia to further develop these innovative methods to jointly achieve the sustainability goals of the 2030 Agenda.